I love this region of Europe. Part of it stems from my own family background. My mother was born in Germany. My father's family is from Germany and Switzerland, and I married a guy who's Polish. So I had an interest in this area of Europe, and after having traveled there, I just love it.
What really kept me is the vitality of the region and the mixture of cultures, the indigenous influences from the cultures that were the first cultures in the hemisphere, to the African influences from the millions of enslaved people that were brought by the European empires. And then, of course, the influences of European cultures and immigrants, long past the colonial days. It's just a part of the world like no other.
Being from South Africa originally, I was born in Johannesburg, and I've really spent the last 35 years just traveling all around the continent, but in a variety of capacities. So I've managed safari lodges, but I've also worked as a luxury travel expert for companies based in the UK and for the US. So I have a really great understanding of what the traveler is looking for. We like to enhance every itinerary with little surprises here and there that the travelers really aren't expecting. We'll have a helicopter booked for them, and they'll hop in that and fly down scenic views over Table Mountain. It's all these little things that they don't know what their day ahead is going to look like. They know what's in the itinerary, but really every time they turn a corner, there's just some little treat for them. And it's those little moments all the way through these itineraries that really go from making it just a great trip to sort of an unforgettable, life-changing trip.
For me, what's really the most fulfilling is when I can make something that seems almost impossible happen. And a lot of times that happens when we're able to help families reconnect with their past through genealogy travel. That could be as simple as finding some addresses that have ties to their family, or as complex as finding long-lost relatives or long-lost family connections. All of our guests only get a guide that has gone through our vetting process first, and that means we've talked to them, we've let them guide us, we've asked them hard questions and given them hard scenarios to work through. And we really want people that can connect with our travelers and provide an experience that feels real and authentic, that they're talking about even after they get home.
We're always trying to find new ways to create really unique and authentic experiences when people visit and go past the usual tourist sites. We had a family visit Havana a couple Christmases ago. The son loves to play chess, and he also happened to be learning Spanish. So I thought it would be fun to have their walking tour as a surprise and on a specific corner where these old guys always hang out and play chess. So he got to practice his Spanish, play a game that he loves, and do it in an entirely different context.
By being based in Florida, we have the best of both worlds. You have the experts like myself who have grown up on the continent, who have lived there and worked there and now reside here. You get all of that expertise, but without any of the issues of working with somebody in Africa with different exchange rate, different time zones. So we try and make your life as easy as possible.
No question can stump us, whether it's the best restaurants to visit or which theater performances to pick. And where we can really shine and help the travel advisor shine is combining these destinations over borders in multiple countries and making it all one seamless travel itinerary, so the guest feels like it is all flowing perfectly with no work on their part.
I think we have a couple competitive advantages. I would say our size and our real personal connection with the destination. We're not a big company, so every trip is very personal for us. We spend a lot of time traveling. We've all lived in the region, and so we're really putting our own personal stamp on each trip and tailoring each one to what the client wants to do.
We have very deep roots in Africa and really great connections with all of the major safari lodges, all of the big suppliers in Africa. So we have direct contracts with all of the big hotels, all of the big safari lodges, the beach resorts. So we're not simply taking your inquiry, going to a DMC to package it up and handing it back to you. We use all of our connections, all of our networks to get you the very best rates from the beginning, so we can pay slightly better commissions. It means your clients are getting really great value. No one's overpaying because there are not 16 people involved in this process.
We really pride ourselves on taking a lot of the work out of the planning process for our advisor partners. So in a complicated destination like Cuba, for example, where you have to worry about US rules and complicated logistics, we take all the work out of it. And the advisor can really just focus on communicating with us about who their client is and what type of experiences they like, and we take care of the rest.
All three companies of the Exeter collection create personalized trips that are all about the traveler and would never be considered cookie cutter.